What's up, everyone? We are back with more madness on iRacing. I want to take you back in time when I first heard the sound of screaming engines with the smell of rubber. Atlanta Motor Speedway. I will not have anyone tell me it's called anything else. I mean, just explain this picture to me then. While I wasn't old enough to drive, I did discover Red Bull. There's something about energy drinks. So grab your favorite flavor, subscribe, and buckle up as we take on the Red Bull Quali Lap. Yeah, I'll be honest, I had no idea what to do for the intro. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Huge shout out to all the legends that subbed, left comments, and motivated me to keep going. I do want to get better at editing with my driving as I continue to push for top split. With that, let's concentrate on the Quali Lap, which is by no means a lap guide. I really need to focus. We already had an invalid lap, so this one has to count. As I'm coming through T3, I'm kind of just thinking we need a clean lap. Because as I mentioned, we had the abnormal lap. I want to quali here. This track is fast, it's crazy, it's madness, so I would rather be in the front than in the back. Turn 4 here, you want to hug this curb, use all of the track, keep speed, and approach turn 6. You can extend the track here. I kind of did it there, but again, I'm worried about getting another off track, so I'm kind of keeping it clean. I definitely went on the throttle too early here, and this was probably one of my favorite parts of the track. It reminded me of Suzuka a bit, and getting it just right felt amazing. Now coming up to turn 9, you can extend the track here too, coming down to 3rd gear, hit the gas, use all of the track, brake, keeping as much speed as possible, accelerate, and again using as most of the track as you can. I was just afraid. You can see me in the camera there, I'm like calculating what happened, where am I at, and I believe I qualified P3 at the time being, so I was hyped. Like, let's go. I ended up being P5 with my lap time, so as long as I focus, I'll have a chance for pole position. The lights are green as everyone flies up to the first corner. I'm going to be a little aggressive here, taking the inside. Looks like it works. I defended my spot. Maybe braking a bit too much, which kind of leaves us in a rough spot. I want to be able to tuck into the left here, but I believe someone's beside us. It's going to make that hard. Break down. We want to go down to first, and Braden here is going to go deep, hit P1. That's going to give us room. So we want to now use that to our advantage. I realize we are pretty packed up, and I'm most likely going to need to defend the inside again. Approaching the corner, it does seem that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to wiggle to the left, to the outside instead. I don't know how, but instincts kicked in. We somehow survived. I was shocked. That was crazy. Mouth open. We need to take a look at all of this. I mean, look at the carnage. I don't think I've seen a race where no one really cared to like slow down with what was going on in front of them. Coming around the final corner, at this point, all I have to do is have a clean race and try to keep up with P1 and P2. We send it into the first corner, hit the gas, try to save it, we lose it, and just a bit too much rotation there. In the worst spot, I think, we have to sit here, wait for all of these cars to pass, duck in the water basically, almost go into the wall, and we straighten out, get back onto the track. I believe someone's beside me again, so I need to get over, let them through, and all the way down to P16 from P3. There's some blinking here. I get scared. I thought I maybe disconnected, but we're good. We're gonna go wide. I just need to settle down now after that spin out and concentrate on what's ahead of me. I do believe I have pace, so after that, you know, just settle down. Let's keep up with these cars and see if we can at least get some I rating. While I'm going through this lap, that's basically what I'm thinking of. I'm obviously making a push for a top split, so I'm not upset that I like spun out. I'd be more upset if I died, crash, couldn't continue the race, but we're only on lap 2. Like I still have a chance to make this work. So we're just gonna focus on these 2 cars, settle down, do the laps we know how to do, and just try to salvage this race to our best ability. And yeah, we're doing a good job keeping up with these cars. I'm happy with it. We're gonna go to the final turn, and that's just my goal. Just kind of settle down, keep up with these cars, see what happens. We're not far away from everyone. Yes, we spun out, but if you look, P13 is about 6 seconds, and there's 14 laps to go. So yeah, all we have to do is focus, and so let's just keep up with these cars, come around this corner, and looks like there's a crash. We're gonna gain 2 spots already. That's awesome. Back to P13, right on the bumper of Christoph here. Sometimes I feel like I'm better when I'm behind someone. I can see how they're kind of doing the track, which allows me to see if I have better pace. I don't know if there's an actual strategy to that. It just feels that way for me. And we're actually going to collect another spot. Someone else has spun out, it seems. And now we're flying to turn 4. The green car ahead slowing down a lot, going deep. And we're going to get this position basically for free. We will take that. Thank you very much. And that's P11. So already from P16 to P11, the next lap, we're at a spot where we have gained iRating. So now my mindset should have switched to we're back in a good spot and to just push safely and see what happens. I'm gonna start like really pushing because after a lap with this guy, I felt like I just had more pace. I need to get in front of him, like right here. I have a good run. I'm gonna stick my car on the outside. He's gonna come over, and I don't think you can get any closer. I don't know how we didn't die. I did come on the mic say, bro, that was dangerous. Which made me miss my braking point. I come through the apex. Thankfully don't kill anyone, and he's just gonna get a switchback. Yeah, we're just hey, we're gonna settle back down, and we already know we have the pace on this guy, so we don't need to kill us. We don't need to kill him. We just need to wait for a good opportunity. Coming up to turn 3, P11, almost just died. So I think I just want to settle down now. I believe that's what I'm thinking about on this lap. I don't want to risk anything. I mean, we spun out, went all the way to P16, and we're in a good spot again. So let's just see what this guy has. I think maybe that's what I transitioned to. Maybe I'm like, let's see if this guy has pace to catch P9. As you can see though, I'm using a bit more of the track this lap. I was getting a little bit more comfortable. There's some laps where I chose to really kind of use all of the track versus keeping it safe. And that's going to be one of the reasons why I actually chose this race to review. There's a really good lesson we're going to learn that I'll come back around to later. But for now, it looks like we're staying behind Christoph pretty well. We're actually going to get a better run on him here. If we have a good turn through T1, then we should have like an opportunity in turn 3.
I'm just gonna put my foot on the floor and I'm not lifting till I see God or a checkered flag.
My man.
I'm in a great spot. I love my Class Motorsports team, and what the hell, we got a shot to win this.
We actually have a crazy run. I have to lift so I don't kill him. I believe I'm gonna go out on the right thinking he's gonna squeeze me. He just tucks on the inside. I use that to my advantage, try to put my car as left as possible, come to turn 3, down into first, kick it out to the out so I can beat him there, and there we go! P10. Now we're looking at P9. I guess this guy might have spun out. We're hype. We're gaining iRating. This could be the race of my life. Coming through turn 4, I'm going to try to say it's Mattias. I noted that he was going deep there. I'm thinking, okay, this guy has some damage on his back. I want to give him pressure. I want to keep like the inside of my car in his mirror. Make him a little nervous, make him panicky. I'm going to act like I'm diving. He goes too deep. I think it might have worked. He spins out. I get a bad run because of that. This guy gets a crazy run. And then for whatever reason, he just backs off. I see this in my mirror, which honestly kind of scared me. I'm starting to think like, is this guy going to kill me? So that's kind of getting into my head. But now we're up to P9. We're moving to lap 6. P8's 8 seconds away. We have the pace to catch it. We have enough laps. We just have to keep our race going, and yeah, we spin out again. And I do something even worse. I spin out twice somehow. So yeah, that's P9 gone. We're down to P16 again. I'm gonna move forward to this lap, lap 7. Still, I believe we gained a lap because someone crashed, but this is where the valuable lesson comes in. As you can see, the lap time there, 146. That's because I spun out the previous lap. I'm going to be concentrating, using all of my focus on this lap as I'm coming through turn 3. And you'll notice P14 is only like 4 seconds away. That's in my head. I just want to, like at this point, I just want a clean race. I'd like to throw it out there, if you've made it this far, to leave a comment for what lap time I get, and maybe just leave a comment for your best lap time here, because I'm curious to know. I know 129 is about pro pace, I guess you could call it that. But here we go, coming through turn 7, I believe, then turn 8, using all the track, almost lose it again. Coming up to turn 9, the driving experience, using as much of the track as I can, down into 3rd, accelerate out, go way out here, keeping all of my momentum as we head to lap 8. And 131.01. Fastest lap I've probably ever put on this track and been close to pace, and we're going to absolutely ruin that immediately. Yeah. So going back to the lesson I was talking about, being fast doesn't matter if you're not consistent, and I'm going to learn that the hard way this race. I want to throw this in here too. Hey, Jesus take the wheel, please. I don't know how I saved it, but we did. I just had to throw that in there, honorable mention. But let's move ahead to lap 12. We're going to turn 1, P14. Somehow half of the field has just basically died. This guy's spun out. So now we might actually have a race. At this point, that's what I'm looking for. On the bottom of my corner, I got a little happy, shake of the hand. And we're gonna come up to turn 3. Massive running through the braking zone on this guy somehow. And yeah, we're already right on top of him. So let's go, we have a race. I just need to settle down. We've already spun out a couple times. There's no point in rushing this pass. There's no point in trying to be crazy. We just need to get behind him. He goes a little deep here. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my mindset during this race. Here we go, going through turn 7, and he goes deep. I was able to get on the throttle early, maybe a bit too early. Allows me to catch him. We're basically on his bumper. We need to just focus on the apex, not worry about what he's doing. Going through the driving experience, turn 9. Let's see what happens. Drop down to 3rd. He's gonna eat the curb. We're gonna use a bit more of the track, allow us to get on the throttle earlier. This is a massive run. I want to get on his bumper, get on the inside, and not allow him to push me inside. So I'm gonna just tuck left, kind of keep him, you know, on his line, drop an extra gear, eat the apex, and there we go, P13. Yeah, we had a little bit of racing. We still gotta keep our spotties right behind us. We're gonna have a good run through here, almost lose it. Thankfully catch the back end. Now head down to turn 4. And this is where I should have kept the mindset of just continuing to push safely. I have iRating. Someone spun out here. We've gained even more iRating. Looks like that's going to be P12 for us. That's exciting. We're somehow in a spot where we're going to get iRating, even with all these crashes, all of these spinouts. We're extremely lucky to be in this position. And that should have been my mindset, to just now push safely, finish the race. 4 laps to go. I don't need to do anything crazy. Just keep doing what I know how to do. But that was kind of hard for me at the same time, because I did feel pretty confident on this track. I loved when you just use the curbs correctly, even though it could be death. So on my mind was obviously P11, and he's only like 9 seconds ahead. Maybe something could happen. Maybe I could catch them. We're gonna move forward. I believe coming through turn 4. And yeah, I just should have kept pushing safely, but as you see, they're now 8 seconds. I'm going as hard as I can. We're coming through this turn. Something must have happened. Someone must have spun out. We don't know, but now all of a sudden, P11's only 5 seconds away. This is in my head. 3 laps to go. If I push as hard as I can, maybe I can get another spot. Maybe we can get more iRating, and I'm gonna get a little greedy, but we're going to go for it. Coming through the final turn of this lap, and that's basically going to be the rest of my mindset. And it doesn't help that I see the beautiful sight of P11 here. It looks like P8, 9, and 10 were in front fighting. So they're fighting. That's a chance for me to catch them and maybe gain a couple more positions. So all I need to do is focus, concentrate, and I can definitely get around the track with pace. I just need to trust myself and the car as we go through turn 4, eat the curb, extend out, get kind of caught on the curb there, that's alright. And now we notice P11's 4 seconds. 4 seconds away. We have actually kind of caught him. 2 laps ago. I'm going to push as hard as I can, maybe more iRating. There's a really good saying that I heard growing up that will fit this race, and it's you can't make something out of nothing. And that's what I'm going to try to do here. We're going to brake a bit too late, maybe too light, lose the car again, spin up for the 5th time, try my best IndyCar impression, hit reverse, and there goes P12. Yeah. Somehow, again, half the field is dead, maybe more than half. No one's around us. We're gonna get out of there, go around the track one more time, finish in P13, and that is going to be the race. This one was a fun one. I had a blast reviewing it. I chose it because I feel like there's some lessons in here. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Next week, we're going to be at Nords, a crazy track, very narrow, and I'm going to guess lots of mayhem's going to come. This video took a little bit longer than I wanted to. Keeping up with races, editing, and work in general, I had to find a good balance to make it happen. I think I've found it. So, once again, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you on the track.